As we edge close to the summer 2025, focus switches to the international scene, that's right. And of course, over in the States, it'll be a Gold Cup, that's right, with 16 nations competing for glory. Today, we're going to preview a nation, and we're coming at you next. That's right, folks, but once again, with another video today. We're previewing the Gold Cup. We're going to take a look at one of the nations taking part in this summer spectacular. We'll get to that in a second. Of course, if you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. You want subscribe for Gold Cup, World Football, Blackburn Rovers. We've got it all here under one Ruski. That's right, 16 nations from around the globe. That's right. We do have a guest nation taking part in this summer spectacular. We'll get to all of that in a second. Of course, big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. So what we'll do today is, of course, look at one of the nations, see their hopes and dreams heading into this summer tournament. Are they contenders? Will they get eliminated in the group stages? We'll take a look at all that. We're going to start right here, right now. Let's take a look then at El Salvador. That's right, coming into this Concacaf Gold Cup, qualifying via the Nations League, League B, Group A winners. They sealed the deal on the 17th of November, 2024. This is their 14th appearance in the rebranded Gold Cup, the Concacaf Gold Cup. But they've been here total, in the grand scheme of things, in the old Concacaf tournament. This is a total of 20 times. The last appearance was, of course, 2023, where they have actually made it to the quarterfinals on, multiple occasions. We're looking at 6 occasions here, back in 2002, 2003, 2011, and 13, and, of course, 2017 and 2021. They were runners-up, though, in the old-school rendition of this tournament back in 1963 and 1981. They're currently ranked 81st in the world, according to FIFA. That's quite crazy, isn't it, stat, that? But coming into us, the key man to keep an eye out, of course, is the man in the between the sticks there, Mario Gonzalez, cool 27 years of age, valued around about 275,000. He does play for his football over at Alianza FC. Meanwhile, the coach, Hernan Gomez, is the key man there, 1.3 points per match. He's been appointed about a year and so ago, of course, and hopefully going to steer these guys into the latter rounds, of course. What about the rest of the squad then? Well, let's have a look at those guys then, shall we? Starting with those goalkeepers. We've got the likes of Thomas Romero competing for the jersey there, Oscar Plites as well. Into the defensive ranks, we've got Ronald Rodriguez, Alex Roldán, Bryan Tamacas as well, Jorge Cruz, amongst others. Then we move into the attacking lines, and we've got Maya Gil, Diario Henriquez, we've got Harold Osario in there, Santos Oritz. Also attacking lines, very much further up the field. Joshua Perez is in there, Leonardo Mendia, and Nathan Ordaz as well, to name but a few. That's, of course, the team. What about the key individuals? Well, these are those. Of course, the top scorers so far have been Emerson Maricio with 2 goals, with Stefan Vasquez so far this calendar year. This is 2025 we're talking. The key assist man's Alexander Ladin at the back there, chipping in from left back. Now, this is the start 11 on the left-hand side. We've got Mario Gonzalez between the sticks. We talked about him and how much of a key player he is. Meanwhile, they do typically play with the back 3 of Julian Cibaran there, Jorge Cruz and Rudy Calval. Of course, 3 centre-backs, all under the age of 30 and all in good spirits heading into this. Then they got the full-backs, Alexander Ladin and Terioso Benitez. Again, that's more maybe an attacking full-backs there with Darren Serien and Melvin Katenga in those defensive midfield slots. Moving forward, we've got Christian Martinez trying to push a little bit closer to that front line with Rafael Tejeda and Stefan Vasquez, young 21-year-old strikers up top. So those are, of course, the key individuals on paper. What about the key individuals? According to the statisticians, Alexander Ladin has been the best player on the pitch. Now, this, of course, performance-wise, and in 2025 with a 7.16 average. Darwin Sirien is the next best in line with 7.15, and Rafael Tejeda up there with 7.14. What about the rest of the stats and the figures then coming into this? Is how they did qualify way back through the CONCACAF Nations League. They finished top bins there, just one defeat throughout their campaign, and that's playing these 3 opponents twice over the course of a year or so. Just the one defeat. Moving forward, what about, of course, what they can look forward to? Well, let's have a little look then at their rocket or their resume, shall we, for the tournament itself. Let me just slide into my DMs right here, right now. Of course, they are in Group B alongside Canada, one of the heavyweights. They've also got Curacao as well. They'll kick it all off with Suriname in their first match. Actually, that's actually a pre-game. Don't get just as a warm-up match. They'll do kick it off against Curacao in the opening game for them, June 17th. In Group B. Then they'll take on Honduras, that's right, June 21st, and then Canada, June 24th. And now, if you look at this, they've got a chance here. They've got a chance. It is Canada will probably qualify as group winners. It's just who will be alongside them. It's a bit of a coin flip, you'd say, between this slot. El Salvador in with a chance. Curacao also could cause some problems. Honduras as well. So it is, as you know, it's going to be one of those fine margins. So games against Curacao and Honduras, monumental for El Salvador and their progress. If you want to keep an eye on them, this is what they'll be wearing. I believe it's quite a snazzy looking home kit. Pretty bog standard, nice looking blue there with white trim. And if you want to know where thereabouts they play on the pitch there, or in the world, should we say, there they are, a neighbouring Guatemala there, who also in this tournament. So keep an eye out for those guys in this year's Gold Cup. What about my prediction then, shall we? We'll turn back to the screen that it all began. I do think they are in the mix for that runners-up spot in their group, but I do unfortunately think they'll crash out at the group stages. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about El Salvador's hopes and dreams heading into the Gold Cup. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. That's right. Does this nation stand a chance to get through to the knockout stages? Did they even have a shot at glory? Let me know down below. Of course, over the course of the next few days, we'll preview the remaining nations in this summer's tournament. If you already missed one, make sure you check it out as well, and do me an honor and smash that thumbs up and smash your subscribe. We're going to have non-stop coverage of the Gold Cup right here, of course, so make sure you hit the order of subscribing to the channel. But until then, I'll see you soon when we return. But until then, we're done.